Hi, I'm Dr. Arlayn. Some of you have been following my videos for a while, and I want to thank you for being here. I'm excited to officially welcome you to After the Disruption. And this is where we will have thoughtful discussions on rebuilding after divorce and navigating life's significant disruptions. If you've watched some of my earlier videos, you've probably noticed a common theme. They're all centered on helping people rebuild after divorce with greater clarity and confidence. Today, I'm bringing all those discussions together under one name, After the Disruption. My hope is that this becomes a place and a space where you find practical guidance, thoughtful discussion, and the confidence to believe that rebuilding is possible, because it is. People have asked me why I chose the name After the Disruption. And the answer is actually quite simple. Every one of us experiences disruption. Sometimes it's a divorce, sometimes it's a career transition, a health diagnosis, betrayal, abuse. Sometimes it's simply realizing the life you've been living no longer feels like the life you want to continue living. The disruption is different for each of us. What interests me is what happens afterward. How do we continue living? How do we regain confidence? How do we make decisions after life has changed? How do we move forward with intention? Those are the conversations we'll have under this channel. That's what we'll have here. A little bit about me. Today, I serve as a divorce and life rebuild strategist. Professionally, I've spent many years in executive leadership, helping organizations navigate complex challenges, make informed decisions, and move forward with integrity during a lot of time of uncertainty. But my role as an advisor began long before my professional career. Looking back over my life, one thing has remained remarkably consistent. People have always come to me when they needed perspective, guidance, or help thinking through an important decision. That began when I was young and has continued throughout my adult life. Friends have come to me, colleagues, executives have come to me, parents have come to me, and today, professionals rebuilding life after divorce come to me. I also have the privilege of working with teenagers who are learning to navigate some of life's earlier disruptions. Different people, different circumstances, but the common thread has always been helping someone to slow down the situation, see it more clearly, and determine how to move forward. Helping people think more clearly so they can make informed decisions and move forward with confidence. So, whether I fully understood it at the time or not, this has been one of the most defining purposes of my life. And like many of you, I've experienced disruption in my own life. I've experienced divorce. I've experienced significant professional transitions. I made difficult decisions without knowing what the future holds. I've experienced circumstances that challenged the way I view life, relationships, trust, and resilience. And each and every experience changed me. Each and every experience gave me insight I couldn't have gained any other way. Over time, I realized something, that continuing to function isn't the same as rebuilding. Many people continue going to work, conducting business, taking care of their families, meeting responsibilities, and doing everything they need to do. Yet privately, something still feels off or unsettled. And that realization became part of the foundation for everything I share. Many of the transitions and many of the discussions that we're going to be talking about on this channel are going to be focused upon rebuilding after divorce, because that's when many people first discover my work. Yes, this divorce disrupts your entire life. More importantly, it can disrupt how you see yourself, how you feel about yourself, the decisions you make, and the confidence you bring to everyday life. You may still be successful professionally. You may still be showing up for everyone around you, but privately, you may be wondering why life feels so different. If that's where you are today, rebuilding is possible. You hear me say something called baseline rebuild from time to time. People often ask me what it is, and this is kind of how I explain it. After the disruption is the conversation. Baseline rebuild is the methodology. I'll share perspectives and practical guidance and meaningful discussions here. But the actual methodology of baseline rebuild is pretty much what I save for the clients that I work with. Although divorce will be the primary focus of many of the discussions, we'll also explore topics like confidence, decision making, boundaries, relationships, career transitions, emotional wellness, and more other experiences that influence how we rebuild after significant changes. From time to time, I'll also invite guests whose stories remind us that disruption take many forms. Their experiences may be different. What they learned while rebuilding often has something to teach all of us. If you spend time with me here, here's my promise. I will always respect your journey. I'll never sensationalize someone's pain. I'll never offer quick fixes for complex experiences. And I'll do my very best to provide thoughtful perspectives to help you think clearly, consider your options, and move forward with greater confidence. That is the conversation I hope we'll have together. Okay? Thank you for joining me. I'm Dr. Arlayn, and I'll see you next time.